Most people will ignore this video, and that's exactly why they'll stay broke. They'll scroll past it, whisper, "I already know this stuff," and go back to the same life tomorrow. But you stopped. And that small pause might be the single decision that changes your financial reality forever. Because in this video, I'm going to tell you the one truth about money that Machiavelli knew, a truth so brutal that society hides it behind motivational quotes and fake positivity. Once you hear it, you can't unsee how the rich really think, how the world really moves, and how easily you've been programmed to obey. So stay with me, because if you click away, you'll never realize what's actually controlling you. You were told money follows hard work, that being loyal, patient, and good will bring success. But Machiavelli warned rulers 5 centuries ago, it is better to act than to wait, for time erodes the hopes of the passive. He understood something most people still refuse to face. Wealth doesn't follow virtue, it follows strategy. And the people who told you to be patient weren't protecting you, they were protecting their advantage. Ask yourself, who benefits from your comfort? You wake, work, pay, scroll, and sleep, believing you're moving forward. But every hour of your peace funds someone else's power. Machiavelli taught princes to keep citizens busy but calm. Modern rulers just call it a 9 to 5. Your comfort isn't a reward, it's a leash woven from convenience. You think you're free because you choose your job, but you're only choosing which cage to decorate. Here's the first truth I promised. You were never educated to make money. You were trained to serve it. You were taught to exchange time for stability, emotions for predictability, and potential for permission. And every day you obey that structure, the system thanks you with small doses of dopamine, weekends, discounts, likes, so you never revolt. You think intelligence creates success. No, action does. I once met a man who could barely string a sentence together, yet he earned in a month what others chase for a lifetime. He wasn't smarter, he was faster. He moved when others waited for confidence. Machiavelli said, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." Intelligence without action is just intellectual poverty. You can think forever, but hesitation is the most expensive luxury on earth. Because opportunity doesn't knock, it passes silently, and by the time you notice it, someone less prepared already owns it. You fear losing money. The rich fear control. That's the real divide. The poor man saves to survive. The rich risk to multiply. Risk is the tax of power, and until you pay it, you're a spectator in the empire others are building. Machiavelli spoke the same warning. Fortune is a woman. She favors the bold. You don't win her through safety. You win by striking while others debate. Because money never rewards caution. It rewards courage disguised as calculation. You believe the world is fair, that good effort equals good outcome. But fairness is an illusion sold by those already in control. The wealthy don't chase fairness, they exploit perception. Machiavelli taught that it is not necessary to be good, only to appear good. Modern billionaires follow the same law. They don't fix systems, they master optics. Look at Elon Musk. People see a visionary. Underneath, he's a strategist bending markets through narrative. Perception equals power, and money follows perception faster than merit. Feeling uncomfortable yet? Good. That's the point. Discomfort is the birthplace of awareness. Most people click away right here, their brain rejecting the truth. But if you're still watching, it means something inside you refuses to stay asleep. You've already stepped out of the comfort crowd. Now, learn to stay there. In the age of algorithms, truth doesn't matter. Visibility does. Confidence now outperforms competence, and perception is currency. You don't get paid for how hard you work. You get paid for how hard your value is perceived. That's why influencers, CEOs, and leaders engineer image first, results later. It's Machiavellian economics. Control belief, and reality follows. People chase success. Strategists chase perception. And perception creates success. Boredom kills dreams more than failure ever could, because boredom feels safe. But safety is stagnation wearing perfume. Every empire you admire, Tesla, Amazon, Apple, was built through years of silence before applause. Machiavelli warned, "He who depends on applause builds on mud." So build in shadows and let thunder announce you later. When you feel unseen, remember, the lion doesn't roar while hunting. He moves quietly until the strike. You scroll and see success, cars, luxury, freedom, and it burns. That burn isn't anger. It's data. It's proof of what you desire, but refuse to discipline for. Envy isn't poison until you feed it. The rich convert envy into direction. The poor convert it into distraction. Stop counting others' money. Count your missed opportunities. That's where your real debt hides. Because while you're watching, they're acting. And while you're comparing, they're calculating. Machiavelli would tell you envy is the tax of spectators. Belief doesn't come first. Action does. You don't believe you can build wealth until you act like someone who does. Confidence is the scar tissue of failure, not the spark before it. Start now, scared, uncertain, broke, because every small motion is a rebellion against the comfort trap. As Machiavelli said, fortune is guided by those who seize her, not those who wait for her hand. Belief grows through evidence. Evidence grows through effort. Effort begins with you. Most people will ignore this message. They'll agree, nod, and then wake up tomorrow as servants of habit. But a few, the rare few, will feel their stomach drop. They'll sense the manipulation around them, and they'll start rewriting the rules. Those people won't chase money anymore. They'll study power, because whoever understands perception owns currency. That's the Machiavellian truth. Machiavelli never hated humanity. He just understood its design. He knew that fear motivates faster than love, and control sustains longer than chaos. The irony is, modern society preaches positivity while quietly running on those same dark principles. Marketing uses fear. Politics uses manipulation. Corporations use loyalty as a leash. The difference between you and them is awareness. Once you see the strings, you stop dancing for applause and start pulling them yourself. The world doesn't reward the most deserving. It rewards the most strategic. So be kind, but calculating. Be humble, but unshakable. Move silently, strike precisely, and never ask permission to win. Your power begins the moment you stop asking to be chosen. And your wealth begins the moment you stop chasing and start designing. If this video woke something inside you, don't just scroll away like everyone else, because they'll forget. You won't. Comment strategy if you're ready to play this game differently. Subscribe now, not for motivation, but for mental armor. Because in the next video, I'll show you how billionaires weaponize psychology to build empires while the rest of the world sleeps. This is dark side psychology, where we don't chase success, we manipulate it.